Yes, 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 Vinod. Yes, yes. Spandana, you just we have an option like filter colon blur, filter chloro. We have a property like filter chlorine blur. We can just go with that. Yeah, guys. So last session we discussed the basic structure and right. So how to check the errors in the HTML and how we are writing the standard, how much we are going the standards, right? So we just discussed only the basic structure and HTML heading elements, heading tags. We discussed only HTML heading tags, right? So we have a predefined heading tags like from H1 to H6, guys, right? Suppose if you want to comment your line, if you want to comment your content, you just use here angle brace, exclamatory, hyphen, and you can close like this. So this is your HTML comments, guys. Comments are ignore statement, guys. Non-executable statements. Comments are non-executable statements are ignore statements, guys. So for developer understanding, we are going to use comments only. Yeah, this. Yes. So just we discussed only heading tags, three different heading tags. So those are from H1 to H6, guys. So as per SEO rule, we just use only one H1 into the one HTML, one document, guys. Remaining H1, H2, H3, H4 up to H6, you can use a number of times, but don't use H1 multiple times. You can use only one time, guys. That is about headings. Next, I'm going to integrate paragraph, guys. To integrate paragraph, we just use P tag, guys. P open and P close. That's it. And you can add your content into that. Suppose Josh Innovations. Okay, so I'm going to take this is the paragraph content. There is no first paragraph, guys. So I'm going to take like this three paragraphs. This is the first one. I'm going to take two more paragraphs. Okay, I have taken one heading and three paragraphs, guys. Then you will get like this. Okay. For suppose I'm going to break line up to this one, Joe's innovations, right? I'm going to break the line up to here only. Just I press enter here, guys. In editor, I just press enter. So you will get line break like this only. But browser it won't take like that, guys. It won't take like that. So what we want to break the line, we just use BR tag, guys. BR. We are going to close the break the line only like this. Here we are going to break the line like this, guys. Here is the break the line, guys. And after heading, I'm going to take one more HR tag. HR. HR means horizontal row. BR means break the line. Break the line. So HR means horizontal row, guys. See what will happen? So you'll get like this. One horizontal line, you will get like this. That is the HR. Represent the horizontal line. HR tag, guys. And BR for break the line, guys. See, guys, and this both tags are I did not close. Why? Because these two tags are self-closing tags, guys. The HR comma BR what? Both are self-closing tags. And the interviews ask you like this, guys. What are the empty tags in HTML? What are the empty tags? So if anyone asks you like what are the self-closing tags in HTML, you can easily answer HR, BR, image, input like that, guys. But they will ask you like somewhat difficult ones. Like what are the empty tags in HTML? Empty means there is no content between that, right? So that's why we can say empty tags like HR and BR, guys. HR comma BR, empty tags, self-closing tags, and unpaired tags. Guys. You can call it as a unpaired also. Self-closing, empty and unpaired guys. So BR for break the line, HR for horizontal rule guys. Okay, so then you will get like this. And for suppose if you want, suppose in this paragraph you want to highlight some content guys. For that we just use mark tag guys. Mark. So mark going to highlight your content. Mark tag to highlight your content. You will get like this guys. Yellow color. By default you will get yellow color like this is the to highlight your content. We just use mark tag guys. Mark open and mark close to highlight your content. And next we can use del tag guys to strike off your content. We just use del tag guys. Del is going to strike off your code. So like this thing. This is the strike off, right? For that we just use del tag guys. Delete, like delete. This is the del tag to strike off your content. And next, suppose you want to insert something. Suppose this content is already there. Suppose you want to going to indicate some other new. For that we just use insert guys. Insert new. For that we just use ins guys. So ins for to insert new guys. So you will get look like underline only, but underline not underline guys. Means so for developer understanding easily. So already this paragraph is there. In this I'm going to integrate new one guys. For that we just use ins. So insert new. To insert new we just use insert ins tag guys, right? So after this heading I'm going to take I'm going to put date guys. Simply date. Suppose here it's a 26th and 04 and 2021. Okay, you will get like this. And after this break, I'm going to take, you know what, chemical equation, water guys, H2O, right? H2O. The water equation, right? See. But see, I'm going to arrange this pH on somewhat top guys, and this H2O somewhat down only. So for that we just use two elements. One is the superscript guys, superscript for SUP, superscript. And for down we just use subscript guys, SUB, superscript, and here subscript guys, SUB. After we just close the SUB guys, superscript and subscript. You will get like this. See, this is the superscript now, and subscript are like this. Superscript and subscript. And after this state, I'm going to take one more heading, guys. Suppose it's H2. See, guys, and see, suppose you can, here you have a content like training institute, right? I want to give space between these two words, guys. Just I'm going to give space like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something, and save and run this. But browser won't take like this. It will take only single space only. I want space like this, guys. For space here, we don't have any elements, guys. For space here, we don't have any elements. So for space, we just use here entities. Here we are going to use entities, guys. Entities. So here entity is just like a string. It's starting with ampersand, guys. Entity is just like a string. It's starting with ampersand and ending with a semicolon, guys. So to integrate special character or special symbols, we just use entities. And for space or for single space or for tab space, we are going to use these entities, guys. So entity is just like a string. It's starting with ampersand and ending with semicolon, guys. For just here, I'm going to use space for ampersand NBSP, guys. It's a non-breakable space. So if you want only single space, we just use NBSP. So I'm going to take number of NBSPs 2, 3, 4, 5, something. Then only you will get like this space. Then only you get. Suppose if you want more space, we just use ampersand EMSP, guys. EMSP for tab space. How many space equal to one tab space? Guys, how many space equal to one tab space? No, it's 8 spaces. It's right, 8 spaces. Okay, 8 space equal to one tab space. So you want like the tab space, we just use ampersand EMSP. Say just take it here 2 only, right? Then you will get more space here. See, like this. This is for tab space, guys. So NBSP for single space only. For tab space for we just use ampersand EMSP. So NBSP for single space. For tab space for ampersand EMSP, guys. So NBSP for non-breakable space here and EMSP for element space, guys. Okay, we just space for space, we just use entities like this. And so after this heading, I'm going to take one more heading with H2. Hello guys. Hello guys, welcome. Then you will get like this. So hello guys, welcome to Joshua. So this heading, I want to scroll this. I want to scroll. So for that, just I'm going to use marquee element. I'm going to use marquee to scroll your content. We just use marquee. 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 So it's going to scroll like this. So to scroll, we just use marquee. So here by default, we are going to scroll by left, right. Suppose if you want change, we just use one attribute in this element, guys. In marquee, I'm going to use one attribute, that is the direction. I'm going to change the direction is equal. Suppose right, guys, then it will navigate to the right. See, like this. Suppose if you want navigate for top navigation, for top navigation, we just use direction is equal up, guys, up up. So now it will navigate to the top one like this. For suppose if you want navigate to down, we just use down, guys. Bottom, for bottom navigation, we just use down attribute, down value. Direction is the attribute and down is the value, guys. We just use. Okay. And see, I want to align this heading to the center, guys. I want to align to center. For that, just I'm going to use here center tag, guys. Actually, here I'm using center tag. See now the alignment. But actually, this center tag is absolute, guys. Actually, this is not, we are not using the center tag directly. So instead of the center tag, now we are going to use CSS, guys. CSS. See, how can we check? We just you just upload this file into in W3C validator. Na? I showed yesterday, right? See, just open W3C validator. W3C validator. You just upload your file. File upload. Choose file. And here in the HTML, open and check it. The size. See, so this observe center element is absolute. Use CSS instead. And here marquee also we are not using, guys. Here actually here marquee also we are not using. Actually, this is also not removed from this. Even maybe inside the body also we can't right now. This I'm going to upload again. So okay, just I'm going to remove the center. Then you will get no, instead of center we will use CS only. I will show you later. Just now we remove. Now you will get alignment left only. And now I'm going to upload this file again. So back, upload, choose your file, and index.html, open and check this. Okay, so mark is not alerted as the child element of the body, guys. Okay, so I think we did not use mark right now, guys, because it's already absolute. It's a deprecated from element, guys. It's a deprecated, guys. Deprecated. So that's why we don't use this mark. So we can use, not a issue, but as per standards we don't use this mark and center element. Okay, in end of the HTML we discuss what are the tags are deprecated, what are the tags are absolute in HTML, we discuss that. But as of now you just remember to mark your content or image or everything, we just use mark tag. To scroll, we just use mark element, guys. Egg one. So this is the market price. No. Yeah, next I'm going to take I'm going to same paragraph again. So I'm going to take this content. I'm going to take this content. I'm going to give more space, guys. See, like this. I'm going to give more space. Okay. I'm going to take more breaks, guys. So then, if even even we taken in paragraph, right? See what will happen? We'll get within the paragraph like this. Even I taken more spaces and more line breaks. Even I'm going to get like this one. But I want to print as this. Okay, I want to print as this like this only. For that, I'm going to use just pre-tag, guys. It's a print as this, pre-element only. To print as this, we just use pre-tag, guys. Print as this, we just use pre-tag. Automatically, you will get as this like this only. See, getting now? That is the use of pre-tag, guys. Using pre-tag, we are going to print as this, guys. Okay, and next we have some other formatting elements like so what is the normal paragraph, and I'm going to take this paragraph as like a bold. It's a bold. Now it's a bold tag. And next we have for italic, we just use I for italic. And here U for underline. So bold, italic, and you get this is the normal paragraph, and this is the bold, guys, and this is for italic, and this is for underline, guys. This is the bold, italic, and underline. So, but now we are using B tag, right? But in 5 onwards, instead of insert we have so many attributes in that Vera. So in MarkULL, we have so many attributes like like direction. Na? So like direction, we have so many attributes for loop, for delay. Like that, we have so many attributes. You can check it in that. You just search like this. What are the attributes in MarkULL? You can search like this. You will get number of attributes. Even we did not use it like that attribute, that element, Vera. Okay, we are not using that element. Just remember that we are not there because we have so many feature animations in CS. That's why we are not using this market item. If you are new, not a issue, but you can check it. You just go with what are the attributes in marquee element. You can search like that. Okay, so delay, loop, behavior, direction. We have like that. We have so many types of attributes. See, even I will show you. So, HTML marquee attributes. So here the direction one. See, values like scroll side alternative. That is the color up here. Direction is the up down and that's what I was up down and height. Okay, horizontal space loop. How many number of you can iterate. Scroll here scroll delay na give some seconds. We will take that much of scroll. That we understood, right? You can use like this scroll attributes. Scroll number and width and vertical space, horizontal space. We can use like this. Okay. See, this also deprecated. We are not using marquee. No, it's a warning. We are not using this. It's a deprecated. Okay. Background color, direction, height, h space, loop, same attributes. Scroll amount, right? Stop. When you hover onto that, na, automatically it will stop. Hover, it will stop, right? Like that. Okay, like this, there are so many types of attributes. You just go through that. Understood, right? We understood now. You just collect remaining attributes like that. Also. We are clear, right? Okay, thank you. So here giving warning, right? Here giving error. Why? Because it's a deprecated from the HTML. That's why we are not using. But just I remember you don't use, you can use. There are some attributes. So it's a deprecated, right? That's why I'm not focusing on that element only. So why? Because in CS we can write so many attributes, so many animation effects. It's a very effectively we can use it using CS only. So that's why we are not using this one. Okay. And now here you will get like this. The formatting elements like bold, italic, and underline. And bold. So instead of bold, we are going to use strong element, guys. Strong. Both are same. There is no difference. But in 5 onwards, we are going to use strong element. Instead of bold, we are going to use strong. And instead of italic, we are going to use emphasize, guys. It's AM, emphasize. Instead of instead of italic, we are going to use emphasize. See? Both are same now. There is a difference. We are bold and bold. We are italic and emphasize. Bold and strong. There is no difference. Bold and italic and emphasize. There is no difference, right? Clear? And next, I'm going to take small footer, guys. So in footer, in general, in footer, we are going to take copyright content only. Like suppose all copy and see. We need copyright symbol, right? So we did not find in our keyboard, right? So we have only at the rate, hash, dollar, percentage, right? Ampersand, like these symbols only, right? Like these special characters only. But we don't have like that copyright symbol or register of symbol or trade symbol. We don't have like that symbol here. So for that, we just use again entities case. So for copyright, we just use ampersand copy. See, and all copyrights to Josh. And you will get like this. This is your copyright. See, this is the copyright symbol, guys. So for special character, for reserved keywords or special characters or spaces, we just use entity, guys. Entities. Okay. So we are getting like this, no? So for this document, for this HTML page, I'm going to use one attribute, guys. That is the style attribute. I'm going to apply some properties, guys. Like I want to change some color, background color, and some text elements, right? So for that, here I'm going to use one attribute, guys. That is the style attribute. Here, style is the one attribute. So attribute give the additional information to that element or tag, guys. So attributes give the additional information to that element. Attributes give the additional information to that element. Suppose I'm going to apply attributes like this. Suppose in H1 or any element, give some space and you can apply, you can take a style attribute and you can add your properties, guys. In that you can add number of properties. Suppose see, uh, suppose background icon, color, something red and color green. So we just apply using style attribute. Actually, we are using in face like this only, guys. But as of now, we are going to add some properties, guys, to change the look and feel. See, here style is the attribute. Here it is the attribute. And background color is the property, guys. Here, background color is the property. And here, red is the value, guys. Here it is a value. Value of the property. And green is the one more property, guys. Here, green is the one more property. Sorry, color is the one more property. Green is the value, guys. Here, color is the one more property. And here, green is the value. That is the value. Very nice. So, just we are going to discuss only 5 properties. The remaining all are we are going to discuss into the CSS only. Sometimes, and I will give some property. You just remember only 5 properties. Remaining all are we are going to discuss into the CSS only. Those are like background icon color, and want to change the font to style, right? Can font family change the font size, and we didn't use center tag, right? To alignment, we just use text hyphen align center, text align center, text align left, text align right, text align justify, guys. So by default, you have a left only, and you can change into right also. You can change into justify, guys. Two sides will be equal. Like this. These are some properties. You just remember only background color, color, font family, and font size and text element. We just use only these 5 properties. Remaining are we discuss it to the CSS only. Right. See. Now we going to apply. So now here I'm going to apply. Here style, background icon, color, something gold, color, blue, and text element, center. See, we'll get like this. Background gold now. Text color is the blue, like this. And for mark hue, I'm going to apply style attribute and color plain, font family, cursive, and font size, suppose 25 pixels. See, here like this. Okay, this is the use of style attribute. And next, I'm going to apply I'm going to align this date to the right side, guys. Just I'm going to use style attribute, and just I'm going to apply text align right only. That's it. Then you will get like this. So first I'm going to apply this date only. After date, I'm going to take mark. No. Next, I'm going to apply this paragraph also. Style. I'm going to use style attribute. That see, guys, we can apply directly background also, guys. Actually, in background we have a sub properties like background hyphen color, background hyphen image, background hyphen size, background hyphen positions. We have so many properties, guys. That's why we are going to use background hyphen and something. So suppose we have applied directly background, so it will going to apply color only, guys. Suppose navy color white, font size suppose 20 pixels, and text align justify. So here it like this. We can Vamshi, I will show you. You want light color, right? Yeah, I will show you. Yeah, but Vamshi here we just, I think you are giving space between that light blue. You are giving space, I think so. That's why you are not getting. See, I will show you. See, suppose this marquee only. What is that marquee only? Here, green, right? Here I'm going to give light green. Don't give space. Light green. See, can you get light green? Light, light green. See, understood now? Vamshi. Yeah, don't give space. This file, so later we'll discuss. That is the website hosting. Yeah, Manish. Upload we are discuss later. Yeah, later. Why? Because that is the hosting. How to host your website? We discuss later, hero. Yeah, that is the website hosting. Okay, we need to purchase domain. We need to purchase server. Then only we can upload to the server. Now we can create only static pages. Okay, using HTML we are going to develop static pages. We are discussing now. HTML, using HTML we are going to create only the skeleton structure only. Okay, if you want to add like this look and feel, we need to add CSS now, like that. Okay, remember me later. I will discuss okay, how to host web host. You remember the web hosting. And next, I'm going to apply second paragraph also. Just highlight a bit. Light blue. Orange. Right. Light blue. Okay. Yes, we can free domains also, but in free domains, suppose we are going to create a josh.com now. Suppose you want to create a josh.com, if you want getting like this domain, so we need to purchase. Suppose if you want to free go with free domains, then what will happen? So josh.com dot nz, josh.com dot web 00 something. You will get like this extension here. Nitin, understood now? We have free also there, but very less memory. It's going to take only 5 MB or 10 MB, something like that storage. And even we are going to get that extension also. The free also, free server also there. There we are going to get some extension like that. Suppose, understood, right? Suppose joes.com dot again nz, joes.com dot something, something you will get that related extension. Got it now? Nitin. Even WordPress also, without code we can develop WordPress also. WordPress is even for develop WordPress using WordPress also we can develop with pages without writing any code. Okay, we can getting backend PHP also. Even that is also we need to host now. Okay. Okay, and next I'm going to apply this photo. Style and about background. This is a footer, guys. That is the header. This is the footer. No, no. Instead, we can use not replace it. It's a one of the superset of JavaScript only. It's a superset of JavaScript. Actually, .com is the general website, general domain. Suppose if you go for .in for India, .us for US, .org for organization, .ed for education purpose, we can use like that only. Yeah, we have a session hero. We have session for on domain and hosting also. We'll discuss later. Yeah, yeah, like that 00 hostings also is there, but we are getting that extension here. I told you, right? Even you are getting that extension after your domain name, then you will get extension. Okay. And this is the footer, guys. Okay. And guys, from this HTML, we are going to learn only 4 topics, guys. Like what are the tags we have? Tags. So simply tag is going to describe something, guys. Tag is going to describe something. Suppose if you want to describe about you, you have a tag, right? You have a college tag, right? The tag is going to describe you, your name and your address and something. It is going to describe your tag. You go for any shopping mall, there you have a tag, right? The tag is going to describe the product details in that only. So like that here, HTML tags going to describe the tags like heading tags. We have so many types of tags, guys, like heading tags, paragraph, and links, anchor tags, images, image tag, list tag, and table tag, form tags, and media tags. Media we have the audio, video, and map also. Okay, we have a frames also. We have so many types of tags. So these tags are going to describe your content, describe your. So tag is going to describe something. In within the Angular base, we are going to integrate this tags, guys. And next we have a attribute entities, guys. Sorry, element. So element nothing but tags only, but element is what the complete session, like open to close is the one of the block, right? The open to close the complete say element. We treat it as a element with the open tag to close tag. You can call it as a element, guys. It is a element, nothing but tag only. And next tag elements and attributes, guys. So attributes give the additional information, right? I told you, right? Attribute. So attributes give the additional information to that element tag. We have attributes like just we discussed style attribute now and direction. Uh, and we have in links we just use h reference attribute, and image we have to src attribute, and there are so many types of attributes, guys. And we have an id attribute, class attribute. Okay, we have so many types of attributes. These are our attributes. So attributes give the additional information to that element tag. And next we have a entities. So entity is just like a string. Entity is just like a string. Entity just like a string. In entities, it's starting with ampersand and ending with semicolon, guys. It's just like a string. It's starting with ampersand and ending with semicolon. So we have entities like so for space we just use ampersand enbsp. For tabs we just use ampersand ensp. For copy ampersand copy. For registrar we just use reg. Okay, for trade we have an ampersand trade. trademark. So we have so many types of that. Even we have a dollar, right? But we don't have any rupee symbol. For rupee icon, we just use ampersand hash 8377, guys. You will get rupee symbol. So like we have so many types of add entities, guys. So simply we are going to collect these four from the HTML: tags, elements, attributes, and entities. These four. And coming to the elements in HTML, we have two types of elements. Guys. In HTML, we have two types of elements. In HTML, we have two types of elements. Like one is the block level elements, guys. Block level element, block level elements. So, and next one is the inline elements, guys. We have two types of elements: block level elements and inline elements, guys. So here, the block level elements are going to take every time it's going to take new line, guys. Every time it's going to take new line only. It's going to start with new line, guys. Simply the block elements are start with new line only. Simply it will start with new line only. New line only. It's going to display by one, guys. Like it's going to display by one only. Suppose we have elements like heading tags, all heading tags, and we have a paragraph. We have a div element, list element, OLR, these are list elements. There are so many guys. These all are block elements. These all are going to display one by one like this, guys. These all are going to display like this one by one. Every time going to take new line. It's going to start with new line like this only. So no need to use up any break or element, guys. Automatically it will take new line. This is the block level, guys. And next we have a inline elements, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, inline elements like within the elements are going to display within the same line only side, so within the same line, like side by side, side by side. So those elements like anchor tag, image tag, span element, label element, input. These all are inline elements. These elements are going to display within the same line side by side like this. Inline element. Next one more, it will start like this. Take some space and it will start like this. Okay, these all are inline elements, guys. So we have a two types of elements: inline elements and block elements, guys. Here, guys, inline elements and block elements. So simply we are going on only four topics like tags, elements, attributes, and entities, guys. Okay, so okay, guys, and guys, you just design like this, guys. You small task on this. You just design like this. Just take one empty document. Just create page like this, guys. Take one heading, next HR and date. You need to scroll one line and take three headings and three paragraphs. Okay, using all basic tags, you just design like this, guys. As this, you can design like this. Okay, now. So I will drop into the WhatsApp group, guys, and you just design as this. Okay, using all basic tags, you design as this like this, guys. Okay, guys. After this, if you have any queries, you can ask me, guys. Rohit, you did, I know, right? I'm giving freshers. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I will share you. Okay, guys. You just practice this assignment and you just collect. Is there any HTML basic? You just go with that answer, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. And tomorrow we are going to discuss links and how to insert the links. For links, we just use anchor tag and image tag. How to display links and how to create the links and how to create the images. We discuss tomorrow.